Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. It is Saturday, June 10th. In the news yesterday, Justice Aileen Cannon was reported to be the judge assigned to the Mar-a-Lago Documents case. Reporting seems to suggest that the reason why her name was assigned to this was because of her previous association with this case. And that same reporting says just because she's assigned to it now does not necessarily mean that she will be the justice on it. It's just she had an association with it, and therefore they put her name on this because they consider it related. And one of the first things that'll be argued is that it's not related, so that they can assign a different judge to this case. Me personally, I'm for a new judge being assigned to this case. Aileen Cannon was the judge overseeing the original documents cases with Trump, and she was the one that assigned a special master, which was just a way to delay the federal government from reviewing the documents that Trump took and finding out exactly what it was that he took and start doing the damage assessment on it. Plus, it delayed this case even further, and her decision got overturned by a 3-panel Circuit Court of Appeals panel, and 2 of those 3-panel judges were Trump appointees, and all 3 of them basically said that her ruling was incorrect, and then they weren't very kind with their opinion of her ruling. In other words, they took her to the woodshed and just lit into her, saying basically, "Good Lord, woman, what were you thinking? This is an obvious case. This was an obvious decision that you messed up." Why did she mess up? Probably for a quid pro quo reason. But let's find out. Judge Aileen Cannon, how are you doing these days? Come on down. Now, for those commenting that my thing makes a loud noise on the microphone, I've put down a mat. I hope you like your Calaveras. No cultural appropriation here. Let's find out how Judge Aileen Cannon is doing currently, given the information out. Entertainment purposes only. Okay, well, there's disappointment. That could be describing me. Disappointment and planning. Okay, so how is she feeling right now? I think in this case is kind of an embarrassment to her. In that previously she had the ruling about the special master and stuff like that, and she just got hammered for that in the appeals court. It's really embarrassing, and it's going to set her career back. It might even get her taken off the justiceship. So getting this case back to her, she doesn't want it. She doesn't want it. She doesn't want anything to do with this. And it's probably because the ruling that she made was not the ruling that she would have made without any strings attached, shall we say. But there were strings attached, so she had to rule the way she did. And it really ruined her reputation. Bring it back down again. And that's crossed with the 2 of Wands, with the planning. Getting forward with the next plans. With the next plans here, I think I'm reading this card to be that she's not going to be on this case. That this case is going to be moved off of her. Or she's going to figure out a way. This could also be recusal. How do I get out of this case? I need to recuse myself. Okay, in the past, you got the Moon card. There's no shocker there. No, there's secrets, things going on behind the scenes, things we don't know about. Again, there was a hot rumor that the Federal Society or the GOP asked her for a favor. We got you this federal judgeship, so now you owe us. So we want you to do this. And I think that leads into that disappointment card, is this mystery behind there. We don't know about it, but that's probably what happened. For entertainment purposes only, in case I didn't say that 3 times before. Current situation, Wheel of Fortune. What comes around goes around. It's her, it's her fate. What did you think was going to happen? Of course, this case is going to come back right to you. And in some ways, it's like you have another chance to make things right. I hope she takes advantage to make things right. Either she moves it along or she has to rule on it. She has the opportunity to do it right this time and ignore the moon card. So that's kind of the current situation right now. I'm really wondering what the pressures are like on her with this. Current situation, the overarching energy is the Page of Swords. Young person, a woman who could be spying for somebody else, or somebody who's not very skilled at what they're doing. Now, again, if she's getting pressure to rule in favor of Donald Trump, she's not working for the justice system. She's working for somebody else, and that would represent that. She's also a young judge, and not very skilled in learning how to do the justice system. So basically, what the overarching energy, this is her in a position where, what do I do? Am I supporting these people back over here, or do I rule like I should be ruling? She's in a hard place. This is why this Five of Cups came up. She's in a hard place, and she's trying to figure her way out of this. Lesson to be learned is temperance, integration, detoxification. I think, she has a choice here. If she stays on this case, this is giving her the opportunity to rehabilitate her reputation. It's giving her the opportunity to take on this case and make things right, unlike what she did the first time. Will she take that? I don't know. That's where the free will comes in, right? Or she can recuse herself from this and wash her hands of it and let somebody else take over. So she's been given two opportunities. So obviously, three things can happen. She can walk away from it. She can take it and try and rule by the rule of law. Or she can take it and continue down the path that she was going down before, where she was doing things in favor of the GOP that weren't necessarily legally advisable, shall we say. Outcome. Well, that's going to be a confusing card. Okay. Outcome. 9 of Pentacles. This is what got her in trouble in the first place. This is the card of, we put you in place. You now have this this federal judge position. It's a lifetime appointment. You're going to be well compensated. Your life is going to be really set. You're going to really enjoy things. But we need a favor. Quid pro quo. Or it could be that she walks away and appreciates everything that she has and wants to maintain everything that she has. And, you can maintain what you have by ruling fairly or washing your hands of this case. Underneath it all is the 9 of Wands, which is what they refer to as the penultimate battle, the second to, not your final battle, but the second battle leading up to your final battle. It's also weariness and wondering what else is coming for you. So she had that disappointment crossed by planning and this weariness. She knows she's playing with fire here, and this is kind of the outcome. Now I'm going to throw 3 qualifiers on it as I move some cards over to the side. I'm going to mix these cards up here. Okay, so can you give me some clarifiers on this 9 of Pentacles? Is this her stepping aside? Is this her protecting what she has? Is this her, going both feet in with the GOP? Let's see if we get the 10 of Cups or the 4 of Pentacles. Let's see what we get here. Fighting, the arguing, the argy-bargy for all my Aussie fans. That looks like stepping down. Retreating, meditation, leaving. Okay, yeah. Underneath is the illusion delusion. I think. So this was the outcome. Was the 9 of Pentacles, the maintaining things. And what we have here is the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is about thinking about things. It's like retreating, moving away from it. There's going to be a lot of fighting. There's going to be a lot of chaos and a lot of scrutiny on this case. And she's already been through a case where that scrutiny has really soured her reputation, and this is going to be that 100-fold. She doesn't want any part of it. But it was also interesting, as underneath it is the illusion delusion card. Can she make the right decision? Is she going to be blinded by idealism or money, or is she going to look at the whole picture? So I think if I ignore that bottom card underneath it, actually that bottom card underneath it's great, because what it's telling me is she's really wondering right now what she's going to do to save herself. And she may not be clear-minded. But if she is clear-minded, she's going to think about it, think about what she wants to do. Does she want the fighting, or does she want to walk away from this? Honestly, one more card. I've got the burden. Oh, the burden card came down through. This is a huge burden for her. I had the Eight of Wands also pop up saying she's going to make her decision. It's going to be a quick decision. Let's see. What is this card? King of Swords. There's Jack Smith. The World card, completion. I'll just say this. I don't know if she's going to stay on or not. I don't know if we know. My guess is she's going to walk away from it. That's my guess. And if she was smart, she's going to walk away from it. But, just because I think it's a smart move doesn't mean that's what she's going to do. But I think that's her best play. And right now, I think that especially with that World card, we're coming to a completion. Now, if she stays on this case, I am not hopeful. To me, if she stays on this case, she is going to go both feet in with the people that put her in there. And she will slow things down. Hopefully this case is so bulletproof that she can't cause it to not succeed. She can only slow it down. And if she slows it down, let's pray for the most benevolent outcome on this one. That maybe slowing it down makes it even worse, because if he gets convicted, it happens right around election time, so he still can't get in. Regardless. Okay, so that's my reading on Judge Aileen Cannon. I think if she's wise, she's going to walk away from this. I think the probability is that she's going to walk away from this, or she's going to try and get out of this. If she's on it, it's because somebody's holding her feet to the fire. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for the support that you provide my channel. I really do appreciate it. I've really been having a fun time doing readings. I wanted to sneak in a reading this morning because I'm going over to my brother's house soon after this. My nephew graduated yesterday, and we're having the graduation party today. So I'm going to be jumping over there soon enough. And I hope to be on later tonight to do some more readings. Exciting times we're living in, as the Chinese proverb says. May you live in interesting times. Apparently we chose to come down here for this. I don't know why. It doesn't seem like a real good idea now, does it? But we're watching history being made, and we got front row seats for it. Pray for light for Judge Cannon. Pray for light for Jack Smith in this case. And ask for the most benevolent outcome, even if it's not the outcome we want. We only get a narrow view of what's going on. Anyhow, have a great afternoon, great evening, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.